You're watching Park City Television's Mountain Morning Show, and to help you get into the groove of treating yourself better this new year and doing those things that help you feel and look younger, we have The Younger You, brought to us by our friends over at ABC4. Troy Thompson is going to give us a sneak peek of what you can expect from the episode this evening on CW30.
This week I wanted to bring back my panel of experts to talk about ways you can choose happiness. Take a look at this sneak peek. Well, this is a really interesting topic that I wanted to discuss with our two professionals, but of course, please chime in because there were questions from viewers. We're talking about eliminating self-talk and how to choose happiness. Dr. Dan, tell us a little bit how to eliminate self-talk. And what is self-talk?
Well, the self-talk is that monkey mind that continues to go on in your head about how you're wrong, how you're fat, how you're stupid, how
I thought that was mini-me.
I know, exactly. That, when you hear mini-me, it's the self-talk.
Okay, how do we eliminate it?
Well, what you want to recognize is we've been picking this up ever since we were little kids. And one of the things I found in the work that I do, I mentioned it on the first show, which is 98% of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and that self-talk isn't actually even yours. It's not coming from you. It's something you're picking up in the outside world either now or something that you bought a long time ago. So in real time, when you notice mini-me piping up again, you're on this date and he's like, oh my God, you were looking so fat. This person's never gonna love you and marry you. You go, wait a minute, who does that belong to? And when did I buy it as mine? And return it to sender. Whoever's putting that out, you don't need it anymore. Let it go.
Yeah, so what happens if it's because all of a sudden I've got some cellulite because I'm older?
Yeah.
You know, nobody gave it to me other than, you know, those potato chips I was eating last night. How do you send that away? I mean, you know, like, how do you not look in the mirror and go,
come and visit me on the Younger You set.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
That's when you talk with Troy.
Yeah.
But here's the interesting thing, though, is our body gives us more of what we judge.
Yeah.
So if you notice the cellulite and like, oh my God, that is getting so fat and wrinkly or whatever,
yeah,
you get more of that. Whereas instead, if you go, I'm stopping the judgment right now,
yeah,
you don't carry it any further and you don't lock it into your body and make your body create that.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
I'll
that.
work on that.
You've got to work on that, Kim. Okay. Why do you think people have so much negative images of themselves?
Because I think they're consistently comparing themselves with idealized images that we're bombarded with. And we're also taught by through our early childhood of how we should look.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
that
you see
changes.
those images.
Yeah.
And
Well, we do every day.
You do. You see those images.
On the bus.
On the bus,
On our
at the
news.
magazine stand.
Anything we do.
Everybody. You know, and we had a conversation about Kim Kardashian, that she shouldn't be a role model, but she is a role model because so many people, men, women, little girls, little boys, look up to her as being the status of beauty. So whether the rest of us who don't agree with that, that's what's happening.
All right. How do we choose happiness?
The thing is, we got to get first, it's a choice. Most people don't realize happiness is a choice and sadness is a choice. What's the choice you want to make today? You know, and there's another thing you can look at is you can either be right or you can be happy. What are you going to choose? Because,
what do you mean by that?
Well, what most people are doing is they're trying to prove the rightness of their point of view, whatever it is, whether they've decided that they're wrong. And what it does, it eliminates the happiness from your life because you're so busy trying to judge and try to fit everything into the box that you're right and try to convince everybody that you're right so you don't feel so wrong anymore.
You're not going to want to miss tonight's episode. For more information about the show and to watch past episodes, make sure you head over to theyoungeryou.tv and I have all the information there for you. Back to you in the studio.
The Younger You is on Thursday nights on CW30 at 9:30 p.m. and Saturday afternoons on ABC4 at 4:30 p.m. So if you miss Thursdays, you can check it out on Saturday as well. Well, after this break, we are going to be right back here talking about TEDx Salt Lake City. It's happening soon, and if you think you've got what it takes to be one of the speakers at this world-renowned event, you will want to check out this next interview coming up after this commercial break.